Hello and welcome back to the Quad Life. Well, I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and we are now having the last video of the year. And I'm getting this recorded a lot later than I expected, so hopefully I'll get this edited and actually out on Friday, and you're seeing this. If you don't see this, well, I'm just talking to myself, I guess. Which, I guess is okay, but... So, 2023 was quite a busy year, I guess. I know for me, I had trouble with my trach, and finally got back to the trach button, which is a good thing, and we're still having some issues with it, but thankfully it's a lot better than it was at the beginning of the year. Say for the big thing for me, I'm thankful that I was able to get my book completed. A couple of you have let me know that you have it or have received it and are starting to read it, so that's good, and I thank you for doing that. And if you're new to my channel and you just are wondering what this book is, well, I made an autobiography called The Quad Life that is in the description below. That it is like the third link, I believe, and you can pick that up on Amazon. So for the last part of the year, we've been dealing a lot with different illnesses again. Say for Thanksgiving, my dad was sick, and Mom was a couple weeks later. This week, one of my caregivers was sick, and over Christmas, actually, so was my aunt. And my grandmother wasn't doing too well either. We were able to visit her in her care facility, but it's hard to see when she's not doing well too. And for me, a couple of days ago, I actually had a sore throat, and I've been quite tired lately, and that part of that is due to not having a nurse last night. So I'm here, tired, and speaking to you guys, and trying to remember what in the world I was going to say. So hopefully this comes out halfway decent. So looking ahead to 2024, there are some things I kind of want to work on. For one, when I keep doing these videos, I see how crooked my shoulders are, especially. When I'm editing them, I always want to say, hey, move your head over to the right so you look a little more even with your body. But, just doing that doesn't quite fix it either. So I have worked on once of getting my back rest redone, and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if I'll go that route again, or if I'll start working on a whole new chair again, or what it will be. I don't know. I've had this chair now for 8.5 years. Yeah, not quite, but close to that. And that's how long it took me to get this chair. It was 8 years. Again, if you see my book, you'll figure all that out. But, I don't know what will be the best scenario, because this chair has worked fairly well. It's had some minor electronic issues, but nothing real major. When they happen, they are a big pain, to say the least, but they weren't too hard to fix, thankfully. But looking at 2024, it is also another election year here in the U.S. for presidential terms. And we've had some various predictions around that I've seen that we're going to be heading into restrictions and more lockdowns again, which I've already seen some of those start, and wondering if by the time we get to voting again around November, of what will be allowed and what won't be. And recently, Colorado even made it a law that one of the potential candidates can't even be on the ballot, which is unfortunate to see that the U.S. is doing such tricks that some other countries do regularly, but those don't really have that much freedom either. So those are things we're looking at for personal and for, let's say, country news. And for me, I hope to do some more barefoot preacher or more biblical videos to look at for the future. I've had some ideas, and I almost thought about trying to start January with doing a video a day on a biblical study, but considering this is December 28th and I haven't done any of those and just have ideas, that obviously is not going to happen. So maybe February, since it's going to be a longer month, but we'll see. It's just rattling around in my head yet. We'll see if it escapes out one of my ears or not, but that's at least an idea. And there's some other quad life things coming up to look at, and I will hope to take you all along with. But thank you again for all of those that have stuck with me for another year as I keep putting these videos together. So I don't really have a lot of a plan for most of these, but I'm thankful that you come along anyway. So have a great new year, and I expect to see you again in 2024. So bye, and see you next year.